What's going on, fellow ghosts, gamers, anime nerds, and renegades? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Raven37 Actual, aka Raven37 Act the Fool. 2 zeros, not O's, aka Mr. O Minds in the chat, aka Raven. And first off, just want to say shout out to the community. I posted a short earlier today just to show my appreciation, and it's already at 1,000 views. And you guys are just the outpouring of support just continues. And every time I think you guys can't surprise me enough, you guys, go above and beyond. Around the time I see a lot of new followers that I've been commenting and talking back and forth with, Scorchio, Elisa Kakeo, Lorraine Dennison, all the usual figures, man. Just everybody who reaching out. I appreciate shit out of you guys, and just know it's because you guys I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep branching out. I'm gonna keep reaching, looking for more music to react to. Definitely got some newer, unusual stuff planned, upcoming, but we'll discuss that more in the future. But for tonight, we have a double header. Now, first I have a video from Ren that I've never heard or seen before, which is rare. We've gotten to the point where we scraping the bottom of the barrel as far as like new Ren content that we haven't heard before. So we can alternate between listening to the live and the productive versions if y'all want to. But I've never heard this song. It's called Children of the Moon. So I'm really excited about that, Leslie. You see the ninja headband. And also, I have another artist that I've never heard before, but when I first heard Ren, this is when I very first heard Ren, like high Ren, like that sort of thing. Taylor, Jenny, and Screech and stuff like that. A lot of times in the comments, what I would see is that he reminded other people of another artist, and who goes by the name of NF. So NF just dropped a song, I think, around 10 days ago, something like that. That's called Fear. So we're going to take a look at Children of the Moon by Ren and Fear by NF, just to do a compare and contrast, not necessarily see who's better or whatnot, but just to see if there are any similarities in their styles, or anything that is, reminiscent in either of their musical approaches. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive in. But as always, thank you guys very much for supporting the channel. I appreciate all you guys. The outfit continues to grow, and that's all because of your support. I couldn't do this without y'all. Much love to all of y'all. I hope all of y'all stay blessed continuously. But without further ado, here we go. Children of the Moon. Let's get it. Oh shit.
Children that worship the moon.
Okay.
We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum.
Hey.
I said, oh, can I get that rhythm that's...
Alright. Just a lot to take in. Sorry. Just time out. Just a lot to take in because it came in with I don't even know what era, like 60s, 70s horror theme, slasher theme. And then it seemed like the victim started singing we finna check this out one more time because that threw me for a loop. It's when the music came on, I immediately started vibing, but this part had me like, what the fuck? And then that first jump scare obviously got me. I was unprepared, but the second one I was like, okay. But it's like it didn't click in my mind that it was like a horror scene thing until yeah. Don't look at me like that, man. All right, here we go.
Children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. Gonna get that rhythm that sends shivers down your spine. In the sewers of the city we will wait until the night. When the night's black ink holds the moon in the sky, we will take to these streets where we beast move with pride. It's a children of the moon intervention, with the hairs that stand on end when you feel tension. A different breed with a scabs, with a scum, with a grit, with a grind. And we dance to a very different.
One thing I'm noticing is just the imagery is just off the wall. Like we went from the horror slasher, classic horror slasher, to what seemed to be an apparent scene from like Exorcist, like with the possessed girl restrained to the bed and Ren posing as the pastor, like reciting from the Bible. And now we got different mimes and characters. I believe I saw Liv Sangster. I think I saw her. Y'all can let me know down in the comments if I'm right. I'm not even going to say where I think I saw her. But if I'm right, they'll be like, yeah, you're right. She was at XYZ point. And I'll be like, okay. But I think I saw Liv Sangster. But that being said, it's definitely a vibe. And Ren plays a very convincing zombie. Like, I don't know if that was something he trained himself for, but yeah, he was like twitching on the ground. It was unnerving as fuck, especially with like the blood stains and stuff, and he's all skinny. I'm assuming this is like earlier Ren, so yeah, definitely got some WTF to it. But the music is awesome. Like I definitely vibe with the song, but it's just taking a lot to focus on vibing with the song and looking at the juxtaposition of the visuals. Like, yeah. See, exorcism.
And on end when you feel tension, a different breed with a scabs, with a scum, with a grit, with a grind. And we dance to a very different. A time that was not long ago, there lived a little boy infected by the evils of this world. In his heart, the madness was growing until he leaked anger into his veins. And when he grew, he didn't grow up, he just grew more and more insane. He felt pain in his brain, flames, blisters, blood stains, bipolar hurricanes. Tried to remain sane, no, but it's in vain. Burning up in flames, oh, what fun, dance to the drum, drum, drum. Children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows, so we never see the sun. Creatures of this city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum. We weave through the city like a poisonous thread. We're not quite living, but we're not quite dead. We all sing along to
Yo, it is wild, man.
We are the children that worship the moon. We are the children that worship the moon. We live in the shadows and we never see the sun. Creatures of the city, and I'm sure you'll see us soon. We dance to the beat of a very different drum.
Well, I've never seen this song Insomnia before. I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. But that was a lot. But the second verse, I did notice he talked about how there was a boy who, had some problems or issues with his brain, and as he grew up, they manifested as scars, but not externally. He grew like more and more insane, and he went into like describing like bipolar hurricanes and stuff like that, which for my part, I could definitely relate to being diagnosed with, different things like that earlier in life. It can really alter the trajectory of where your life is going, what you're doing, what you can do, what you can't do. It's all a revolving door. I probably didn't experience it to the extent that Ren did with his, medical history, but I do have my own past with it, and that's why I think I relate to a lot of the music that he makes, especially songs like Chalk Outlines and How to Be Me and things of that nature, and Heretic and Diazepam, just because of my history with mental health and things that I've had to work my way through, including, the past month where I went MIA. It's just a part of life. And so I think that's why I find Ren's music so helpful, because it gives a voice to the feelings that you feel uncomfortable saying out loud, but you can vibe to a song and have that good feeling of, oh, this is good music, but also have that feeling of, damn, he's speaking for me about that really uncomfortable thing. So I think that's a really unique proponent of Ren's music, and I thought Children of the Moon was a vibe. I think the visuals were such a stark contrast of, the song, the lyrics were dark, but the visuals were just so in your face and just boom, 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 that it was really difficult to focus on the music. Not the music per se, but the everything that he was saying in the lyrics. So obviously it'll take a couple more listens before I know everything that he said in the song, but it's definitely worth another listen. But I'd like to know you guys' thoughts of Children of the Moon down in the comments. This is earlier Ren, and I was surprised that I never heard of the title before, but when it got into the song, it definitely had that sort of reggae sort of beat to it, and it definitely sounded like Ren. So because of that, I felt, felt pretty comfortable vibing out to it. But let me know you guys' thoughts down in the comments. And now for our second video.
What is it all for? I've asked myself that question.
I think I reacted to that, but we are going to save it to the watch later playlist, just in case, because I'm not sure if we reacted to Insomnia. Let me know in the comments if we reacted to Insomnia, because that can definitely go in a future reaction. But for now, we are going to check out NF with Fear. Well, now, again, I know nothing about this artist. It's my first listen, first experience. So it'll be a genuine first reaction, but we're going to check it out together. You guys let me know your thoughts. And I will try to give my commentary interposed in the video. Let's do it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello. Knocking at my door again, begging me to come outside, let you back into my life. Now, usually I'd be strong enough to lock the doors and keep them shut, but not today, I'm desperate. So go ahead and come on in. So go ahead and come on in. So go ahead and come on in. OCD is worse than ever, hands are bleeding, maybe I should take the pill stone. Know what's going on with me, some days I actually think I might be schizo. Frantic, probably not, but even writing this is making me begin to spiral, oh God. Made a promise to myself I wouldn't let the fear back in, but then I did though. Told the world that I was sick of running, then went back to running, what a joke. Disappointed, yeah, me too, I thought I finally made a breakthrough, guess not. It's the same song and dance, you all seen it before. Darkness holds out its hand, then we walk to the floor. Every decision made isn't mine anymore. Like a puppet with strings, I just don't have a choice. What's the truth, what's a lie? Help me God, help me Lord. Face your fears, dry your eyes, grandma died. What's the point? Lost the keys, lost my hope, lost my will, lost my joy, lost a friend, lost my hope, lost my faith, lost my boys.
I have to pause it here because then it wouldn't make the video transformative, but I will comment on just the first part of the song where he was saying, "Hello darkness, my old friend," and that could be I mean, obviously it can stand for what he said, like the darkness, like those dark thoughts, those negative feelings, those aspects of yourself that you try to keep contained or keep locked away or keep hidden or keep withdrawn from your everyday self. And normally you're strong enough to withhold it, but sometimes we will hit that point where we just be like, fuck it, come on in. And that could be true of feelings, that could be true of people, that could be true of relationships. There are definitely, I know, a lot of my subscribers can relate to that aspect of that relationship that represents that darkness that normally you have the wherewithal to be like, no, fuck that, I'm not doing this. But then that one day be so dark that the phone ring and it be the one person you don't want to hear from, but it's the only person. And so you talk to him. And that's you saying, fuck it, come on in. So we've all been there. So just what NF is talking about in the song is definitely hitting. His rhyme scheme is really cool. I really like the way he's rapping, and he's rapping at a very fast pace. So obviously, I'm not gonna be able to catch every line that he says, but what he said in the first verse that I heard was definitely poignant and relatable to me. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on the first verse. He's definitely got. I can see why people were commenting that Ren reminded them of NF when Ren first came on the scene. I can definitely see why. But with that being said, let's check out the second verse.
Standing back, watching my mansion burn to ash while I hold the gas can, asking God if he started this fire. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Make all my hopes and my dreams come to life just to lay them to rest. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Give me a false sense of peace just to show me what peace really is. Is this what you wanted? On the verge, on the edge. Is this what you wanted? Petrified, scared to death. Is this what you wanted? Praying to God, desperate. Is this what you wanted? What you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Hanging on by a thread. Is this what you wanted? Empty heart, breaking down, spiraling. Is this what you wanted? What you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted?
Actually, that call and response was pretty cool. I want to go back and hear that again. But yeah, just what he's saying, like, petrified, scared to death, like, because, you feel that way because life treats you in a manner that makes you feel no other option but to feel that way. So you're like, is this what, you definitely feel that way, especially when things are crashing down and you've gotten to that point where you are willing and you see the darkness actually surrounding him while he's in the cathedral, and it's like just creeping in from the peripherals. You can see it. But when you're willing to let that darkness in, when you gotten to that point, like he said, standing outside his mansion with a gas can in his hand, asking God, were you the one that started this fire? It for whatever reason, it just called back to Ren at the end of Money Game Part 2, where he had the gas can and he poured it on himself. And it even alluded to a little bit to Money Game Part 3 about how money ruined Jimmy. But yeah, I can definitely see the music stylings and the lyricism that people can juxtapose with Ren and also NF and be like, yeah, they're very reminiscent of each other. Albeit, one British, one American, but they both have a similar approach to music. And this is a really, really dope song. So I'm really glad we got to react to this one together. But you guys let me know what you think of it down in the comments. We're going to continue after we pay our respects. But yeah, I wanted to hear the call and response.
This fire. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Make all my hopes and my dreams come to life just to lay them to rest. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Give me a false sense of peace just to show me what peace really is. Is this what you wanted? On the verge, on the edge. Is this what you wanted? Petrified, scared to death. Is this what you wanted? Praying to God, desperate. Is this what you wanted? What you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Hanging on by a thread. Is this what you wanted? Empty heart, nothing left. Is this what you wanted? Breaking down, spiraling. Is this what you wanted? What you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? My bed is just what you wanted. To ash. Is this what you wanted? What you wanted? Is this what you wanted? The gas. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Started. Is this what you wanted? What you wanted?
Wow. That was really deep. Shout out to Ali. I believe this is her song. I don't know if I have permission to play it, so I won't do that. But shout out to Ali. She's a friend of the channel. Definitely go check her out. She has a really beautiful song. It's called the Reminiscing Song. It's really beautifully sung and really well written. It was written by her. I will exit full screen so you guys can see. There you go. Y'all go subscribe to Ali. She's a friend of the channel. Dope singer, dope writer. But as far as NF's song is concerned, it was extremely moving to me, especially at the end with the call and response. And because I think we've all gotten to those moments where we we break a little bit, and I can speak from personal experience. that we get to that point, and it's just like not literally setting ourselves aflame, like he illustrated in the video, but it feels like you just fuck it, just burn it all down. Just like, I'm not call this shit over. You know what I'm saying? You definitely get to that point sometimes, and you're told that's just life. But I don't think that's true. I think that's existing, and I think knowing the difference between existing and living is a really important part of finding satisfaction in whatever your state of being is knowing the difference between existing and actually living. A lot of us are existing, and I can say I'm guilty of that myself. And just throw him a sub for that, because that was a really thought-provoking song, and it really made me think about a lot of things, and I could relate to the message in the song. I'm not necessarily the most religious person, but at the same time, it was music that I feel like anybody could relate to on some level, which I think Ren does a really good job as well. So once again, I can definitely see why people compared them to each other when Ren first became like well known on the scene. And I'm going to say I really enjoyed Fear. It was a very dark and desperate song that spoke of hopelessness, and that, but in the same thing, is sort of a comforting feeling, because it makes you realize, okay, it's not just me. I'm not alone. And for anybody who may be watching this video, you're not alone. Just because you guys let me know when I was in a really bad place that I was not alone, I'm letting y'all know that in return, that nobody told you today. I wish nothing but the best for you. But if you made it this far in the video, I definitely, and it's your first time watching, that is, I definitely recommend you hit that subscribe button. That way you'll know the next time I drop another video or a short or go live or anything like that. And also let me know down in the comments what you thought of NF. Do y'all think I should explore more of his catalog? We are running dry on Ren songs, but I definitely think I could cover Insomnia, and I got a couple of surprises for you guys in the future as well. So definitely hit that subscribe button so you can know the next time I drop another video, make it short or go live or what have you. But for now, y'all already know. I want to wish all of you guys a safe, happy, healthy morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you're seeing this. If you enjoyed the video, definitely recommend you click on one of these videos over here. But for now, you guys stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Till next time, Actual out.